Still trying to wrap up a few more things before race week. I just had my fuel access cover open, and I just replumbed some of my primary fuel line, mainly because there's my inline filter, and previously it was up here, kind of in the, sorry you can't see that very well, the fuel filter right here. I just relocated this, so now instead of having to crawl underneath the car, I can get right here, and I can just take this little bracket off that holds this filler tube, and I get this fuel filter really easily. Just pop a couple wrenches on it, take it off, and clean it. Last year on race week, I had to jack the car up. I was underneath it, fuel everywhere, you know the deal. Also, if you can see right there, that is a solid stainless steel line. So everything forward of the fuel filter is now going to be all stainless steel, and so is the return line all the way back. That should prevent getting any kind of junk from these black lines that deteriorate over time into the fuel. So I've got just a little flex piece right here that goes to the top of the tank, and then I've got a little flex piece here for the return line. But underneath the car, you can see, this is our feed line here, and I just finished that nice little stainless piece up right here, bent that guy up and got it in place. This is the one that I want to replace, this guy right here. I'd like to bring him same route, just right over here also. I just don't have the right fitting. I have enough line, I just need to get another fitting for the top of the tank. My bulkhead connector has a straight, so if I don't get it, I don't get it. I did buy a couple of other things that I'm going to try to put in before race week. If you can see right here, get my light. There's a tab on the axle already welded on here. There and over there, same thing. That is for an anti-roll bar. So I am going to run one. I've got one coming from UPR. They had one in stock. So I'm going to end up doing the exhaust. I'll probably just dump it right here, right in front of the rear axle, put some turn downs on it, and then I'll have to put in the anti-roll bar kit here. So there's a piece that welds in right here, and then another piece that welds in over there. So I'll probably have to get this fuel line out of the way by the time I do that. It'll just have to be close up to the body, just like that one is. But I've got an anti-roll bar that's coming, so I'll have to move this little vent line up a little bit, weld the plate on here, and plate over there also. So it'll be pretty cool. And then I'll just have to take the links off between the anti-roll bar and the axle while I'm driving from track to track. So shouldn't be that big of a deal. Well, I just got done with a 25-hour shift at work, and I came home to this. I'm pretty excited. So I'm going to get started putting this on now. I got one more fuel line to do, and I also got my adapter. So excited. It fit. The adapter fits perfect. Look at that. So with the anti-roll bar and the exhaust, I could drive it. Well, if you are one of the 2 people on Earth that hasn't seen a video of somebody else doing an anti-roll bar in a Foxbody Mustang on YouTube, then you're in luck, because this video is for you. I'm putting an anti-roll bar on my car, and for the 2 of you in the world that haven't seen this on another Foxbody, I figured I'd at least show you. So here's the awesome part, is that I've probably watched 100 videos of this on YouTube. I've done it on a couple of other cars, and I love the fact that everybody makes it look so easy, right? So you just put it up there, you just use some clamps, you just clamp it right in place, and then you just weld it in, and life's good, and it's over, and it's perfect. That's not reality, though. So I had to move my fuel lines. This is an issue that I did myself, so I had to redo my fuel line so that they would clear it. Then I had to move this guy out of the way, which is my vent line, and then it fit. But otherwise, yeah, it was easy peasy. I did already grind some paint off up here, you can see. Now I've got to do some grinding on this side. And then, yeah, you just clamp it right in place. No big, I mean, just use a clamp, right? Just clamp it, and then it just weld it right in. That's what we're gonna do. All right, time for some pointless footage of me grinding metal, because you've seen that a million times. And yes, I have on safety squints. So for the very few of you that haven't seen this, on these anti-roll kits, what it does is it takes your axle in 2 different points and locates it so that they both squat at the same time instead of it tipping to one side and destroying your frame. And this anti-roll kit comes with these that go right up here. And I personally don't know anything, so don't take my advice, but I like to put them right here. You can see that they're just even with the bottom of this bracket, just like that. That's where I like to put them, but my advice sucks, so don't take it. But that's where I'm putting it. My favorite part is we're just going to clamp it right on there. We're just going to clamp it right on. Yeah, it just clamps right on. So you just in this position, right, you just get right up in here and it just clamps just right on. Yep, it just clamps just like that. See that? It just clamps right on. Yeah, this is absolute dog do. Oh yeah. That's the spot. Oh, nope, that's definitely not the spot. Now my clamp's stuck and I can't see because I got stuff in my eye. Ah! Just clamp, yeah, see? Morons. Just clamp it right on. See, I don't know why that wasn't that easy for you. Maybe it's because the bump stops are in the way. Yeah, don't worry at all. You just clamp these right on, and then after you get the clamps on, then you can just use your drill press to drill a hole through it and self-taper it in place while you tack weld it on there. Because there ain't no way a clamp's gonna hold that for nothing. Frickin' bunch of horse crap. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts too. Like clamping it in place is the perfect way to do it. Just clamps right on. Yeah, so once you got them clamped in place just like that, see that? Once you get that clamp on there that won't do anything and can't fit on there at all, yes. Then you're ready to weld it in. So that's the next step. It's so easy just to clamp it in place. And then this one you'll just have to clamp in place with your opposite hand that you're not any good with. Yeah, just like that. Then you'll drop it and bend it, and it'll work even better. Yeah, and I've also found that dropping the light right into your eyes, that helps too. So once you finally get them clamped in place, or drill some self-tappers in them or whatever, you can start welding them in. And if you're a awful welder like me, well, it's just that much more fun. You can see I didn't have my welder set right over there. I didn't burn through, but yeah, it looks really bad. So that's good times. Now, since I've got all of that welded in on both sides, I'm going to take some time and I'm going to weld these, thanks to a fantastic subscriber on my channel that reminded me that these are collapsible joints here. So if I'm pulling on it, there's a chance that could fail. So I'm going to throw a bead right around here, just make sure that... Where did that rubber come from? Huh, that's so weird. Just to make sure it's a little stronger. So.
I'm gonna let it just sit idle for a little bit.
There's no water in it.
Oh, that's it.
And I gotta take a bunch of fuel on it. I think so. Well, we gotta bleed brakes. And then put rims and tires on when you can.
Hey, go back to your car?
Sounds good.
Go back to your car.
Do you want me to turn that off?
Yeah.
What's
Turn
that?
the air off.
Yeah, well, that's going to be it for this video because I've got a lot of little things to button up before I can take her out for a test drive. That and it is raining really bad. I was figuring Memorial Day would be like, oh yeah, go take it out, test drive it, get a lot of miles on it. No, it's been raining for like 2-3 days straight, so that's awesome. But it's down on the ground. The exhaust is on and really stupid loud and droning really bad because the dumps and the Flowmasters, but it is what it is. And then I'm filling it up with water now, so yeah, a lot of little things. I think the biggest little thing that I have left to do is going to be the wiring for the trailer. So that's my big task for today. I need to get that done. And then I'm going to try to drive it in between rain delays today. We'll see how that works out. Alright guys, see you in the next videos. Alright, see you on the next video really soon. It's going to be driving. Got some tuning to do. Oh, it's going to be glorious.